beyond the charges, of course, Rajat Sethi, another institution is being weakened. Like it or not, this is not the first time no confidence motions have been moved, but there's a sense now that every institution is being hijacked by those in power. The vice president, a session or two ago, abruptly resigns. Nobody knows till today the real reason behind Jagdeep Dhankar's resignation. Many believe that the government was dissatisfied with him overnight. Now we've got the Lok Sabha Speaker, the opposition has moved a no trust motion against him. So there seems to be those in high constitutional bodies are increasingly finding themselves reduced to either you toe the line of the government of the day, or anything can happen, and therefore the opposition is justified in saying you're not a neutral umpire.
Well, Rajdeep ji, you have had an illustrious career of 3-4 decades doing reporting from Parliament. You don't have to go that far, but just pick up when Meera Kumar was the speaker in the last, during the UPA 2 era. You will note several instances when Meera Kumar ji was supposed to be quote unquote neutral. And what did she do? We all remember the 2011 anti-corruption debate that was happening. What was her role? She continuously ensured that no discussion, no debate happened, in spite of the fact that adjournment motions were filed and moved by the NDA. And still those duly approved and signed adjournment motions were not even tabled in the parliament. You remember what happened during the Colgate scam in 2012? What was her behavior during that time? There are many instances. Look at the Telangana creation issue.
But that is whataboutery, Rajat. With due regard, that is whataboutery. Rajat Sethi, that is whataboutery. That is whataboutery.
Let me tell you.
I mean, it does not justify how you're saying because Congress did it, therefore Om Birla can get away?
No, I'm just saying that the nature of a speaker always is a representative when he's getting elected. That's how the nature is. You're not appointing somebody who is a complete neutral, politically speaking. He has come out and got elected. So has the Congress speakers in the past also gotten elected and have become the speaker, and they've been the custodians. There is bound to be a degrees of biases, because these are at the end of the day politicians. All I'm saying is that if he is quoting certain rules, did the leader of the opposition, did he flout those business rules or not? If yes, the answer is yes. 100% action should have been taken and the LOP should have been stopped from speaking, and that is what happened. Now, what do you anticipate? Should the speaker go out and allow open flouting of the rules? Then how is he the custodian? How does he have the moral authority to continue in the chair? He cannot allow that. And then the business advisory committees already decide on what all is going to be discussed, these are like the broad arrangements which the parliamentaries sign on to. They have to adhere to that. You can't create a fish market out of there. You tell me, when was it, which Congress party speaker ever allowed taking posters of this size inside in the well of the house? Was it the norm? Was it allowed? It was never allowed. These are some of the basic decencies that we expect from a parliamentarians. Have they exhibited that decency so far? So you can start taking a moral position and suddenly start telling that the Speaker House has to be neutral. It doesn't work like that. It's not a one-way street.
Okay. Ashutosh, you want to respond? The point that Rajat Sethi is making, that the opposition in a way is creating particularly the Congress is creating an anarchic situation. It's creating a situation of my way or the highway. Rahul Gandhi not allowed to speak, we will disrupt the house.
See, Rajdeep, I just want to remind my dear friend Rajat Sethi, in 2014, Prime Minister Manmohan Singh was standing there. He was gherraud by several MPs. The paper was thrown on him. Posters were over there. Just 2014, just before the elections. So don't come with this sermon that it has never happened. The Speaker has never allowed. This kind of sermonization has to stop. The fact of the matter is, the Speaker is hugely partisan. A BJP MP was allowed to character assassinate our prime ministers. This is not defamatory. I think by now, that member of parliament should have been sacked from the BJP, should have been disciplined. Nothing happened.
Okay. I've heard all sides to the story. As I said, I will give a final word to my two political MPs. Quick 30. Yeah, it is whataboutery. It is, no, look, Whatever it is,
Yes.
the fact is you are expected to maintain the highest standards. Our first speaker, G.V. Maulandkar, maintained the highest standards. I don't care what Congress speakers did 30 years ago. I want to know what the present speaker is doing to ensure the dignity of the office. He comes and gives a free pass to the government and does not do so for the opposition. That's the question that is being raised. But J.B. Mathur, very quickly, you are being accused of spreading anarchy. That Rahul Gandhi wants my way or the highway is his attitude to parliament. How do you quickly respond to that?
BJP has no moral right to take lessons on how to conduct how to behave in the house, because country has seen it in 2011, in 2012, in 2014, and we have on record Sushma Swaraj's statements, Arun Jaitley's statement on what they think the need for disruption is when the issue is of that grave nature. And now they are taking lessons to us. And also we should remember what kind of in the midnight hour, how the Prime Minister has compromised with US. And also, it is also pertinent to note one monitoring committee is sitting in Washington and looking at our actions. I am not bringing a different topic, but I wish to say that this kind of taking lessons by
you're
the
bringing a
BJP
different
for
topic now.
Congress,
No, madam, you're bringing a different topic.
Let me assertively say that this kind of behavior is not accepted. We need justice. We have the right to speak. Opposition leaders should be allowed to speak. And also our women MPs
The fact is,
are
though,
very strong, very
the fact
bold.
is, though,
they are from humble backgrounds who have come long way. And they are being stated like this. That is just not acceptable. And what the figment of imagination of the BJP
you made your
is being
point.
seen by
Okay,
from
you
the
made,
minister's
madam,
words.
I've heard your point.
Did the Prime Minister, did anyone ever attack Prime Minister?
Okay.
Have we ever shown any signs of attacking the Prime Minister? They just
Madam,
assume
I've
lot
heard
of things
you.
which actually
I've
that nothing has
heard
happened.
you, ma'am.
And
You
the
made your
Chappan
point.
Inch,
Can we have
what
the
happened
void
to
lowered?
Chappan
I will
Inch
give
Prime Minister
Aparajita.
that he got so scared.
Madam, all these Chappan inch and all, but Aparajita Sarangi, don't you think that in a it's the treasury benches that have to make the first move? Why can't the parliamentary affairs minister call a meeting between, or the Lok Sabha Speaker call a meeting between Rahul Gandhi and Narendra Modi? The Prime Minister himself rarely attends parliament. These are the problems. How do you build trust unless the two sides talk to each other? Very quickly.
So, three clear issues. One, we strongly condemn the behavior of the opposition, especially the Congress. The other day, Rahul Gandhi ji stood up and said, I am the LOP, do you think I need permission? When Prime Minister gets up, he seeks permission from the chair, whosoever she or he may be. The LOP saying this smacks of his arrogance, his adamant behavior, and maybe his lack of knowledge of the rules of procedure. This is one part. So, there is absolutely no condoning the behavior of the leader of opposition and the team and the women MPs who crossed over from that side to this side to the Prime Minister's seat and blocked the path. There was no reason. Nobody can justify. I mean, whosoever he or she may be, nobody can justify that behavior of the women parliamentarians from the Congress. Now, number two, as far as Honorable Shri Om Birla ji is concerned, he is a second-time speaker. And no confidence motion has been brought against him. Nothing can be more ridiculous than this, because we know what's going to happen. In pursuance of Article 96 of the Constitution of India, he has decided to step out. He will not be entering the Lok Sabha till 9th March or whichever date we discuss the no confidence motion. And you know and I know what's going to happen. It will fall flat because they don't have the numbers. Knowing fully well they don't have the numbers, they have brought it.
You know, it's not about numbers, ma'am. You did not.
So that is the whole issue. And
what stopped the
yes.
speaker from bringing Narendra? Ma'am, I am not saying you don't have the numbers, but the speaker could have brought, at least made an effort to get Rahul Gandhi and Narendra Modi into a room. But the sad truth, and I want to say this as my take at the end, the sad truth is we have a situation today of a complete breakdown in trust. That's
Rajdeep,
the
may I
reality
kindly
at the moment. In that, a
please
democracy
let me
works
speak for
where
30 seconds.
Yes, ma'am, a democracy. Yes, only 30 seconds, ma'am. Do finish.
Yeah. I just want to say, yeah, the first day when everything started, the logjam took place, You know, 40 minutes we waited for the leader of opposition to stand up and speak on the business of the House, and that was motion of thanks. He did not. 40 minutes we waited. So please don't say that our Honorable Speaker had partisan approach and he did not allow him to speak, did not give the opportunity to speak. This is absolutely
I've heard
far
you,
from
ma'am.
the truth.
Okay, I'm going to leave it there. As you can see, there is a serious lack of trust on both sides. And a democracy works when you respect the opposition and the opposition respects whoever has been elected to power. That mutual respect has broken down in our system, and unfortunately constitutional figures have as a result often become rubber stamps of those in power. Think about it.